Jungkook's heart skipped a beat when his son held his finger tightly in his little hand. He looked at you and you flashed a warm and soft smile at him. Seems like he's challenging you already. You teased while Jungkook chuckled, caressing his son's soft cheek with his finger. He has got a strong grip. His eyes were shining as he looked at his son, who was already playing in your arms. My baby's going to be super active just like his father. Look at him, already started throwing hands. Jungkook smiled and kissed his son's tiny hands. He's perfect. I still can't believe he's really here. You smiled. You can never forget the way Jungkook took care of you throughout the pregnancy. He was protective and caring from the beginning, but in the last 2 months, he even switched to work from home because he wanted to take care of you all by himself. I know, it feels like a dream, but this is the outcome of the love we shared. We now have an angel in our arms. Jungkook looked at you and leaned forward to place a soft kiss on your forehead. Thank you for making every moment of my life special. I love you. You smiled as your heart swelled with love for him. I love you too. Right then, a nurse entered the room. She smiled while coming near you and the baby. How are we doing here? She asked, her eyes warm as she looked at Leo. We are doing great. I'm just not sure about breastfeeding yet, you said, showing a little concern while she looked at you and nodded in understanding. That's completely normal. It can take a little practice for both mom and baby. Let's see if we can help you with that. The nurse started to show you how to breastfeed. Jungkook was very attentive, closely observing everything she was doing. He also provided you with physical and emotional support by resting his hand on your shoulder. You're doing great, Ryan. I'm so proud of you. You smiled a little and saw your son, who initially struggled and was unsettled, but then he eventually managed to start breastfeeding successfully with the nurse's assistance. This brought you a sense of relief and joy, as it was a significant and reassuring step in your journey of motherhood. Jungkook was watching you all the time. His heart was swelling with love for you and his son, who just entered in his world, making it more beautiful. As the nurse guided you through the process of breastfeeding, she noticed Jungkook's attentive presence beside you. She smiled warmly at him, recognizing his eagerness to learn things. Mr. Jungkook, there are several ways you can assist Ryan during this time. You can help by ensuring she is comfortable, fetching anything she needs, and offering emotional support. You looked at Jungkook with a smile. Like learning about breastfeeding positions and ways to assist Ryan can also be very beneficial. Jungkook nodded, appreciating the specific guidance. Thank you, Nurse Lee. I'll make sure Ryan has everything she needs. The nurse smiled warmly. That's wonderful to hear. Your support will make a big difference and you are a great husband. Without a doubt, you said, appreciating him while the nurse smiled. That's wonderful to hear. Remember, parenthood is a team effort and your support means a lot. Jungkook nodded as he was ready to support you in this new phase of both of your lives. Welcome home, my angels, Jungkook said, opening the door for you while carrying Leo gently in his arms. He leaned in and whispered in his ear. Welcome home, little guy. You chuckled softly, seeing how strong their bond has gotten already. Then you took a deep breath, feeling a mixture of exhaustion and happiness. It's so good to be home. Jungkook led you to the living room, where a comfortable setup has already made for you. Here, sit down and rest. I've got everything ready for you. He helped you in sitting while Leo was in his arms. He was gentle and careful with both of you. You sank into the couch, grateful for the support. Jungkook gently placed Leo in your arms and then sat beside you. How are you feeling? He asked while concern visible in his voice. A bit tired, but happy. He replied, looking down at Leo's peaceful face. Still sinking in that we are parents now. Jungkook smiled and kissed your forehead. It's a blessing and we are in this together. I'll take care of everything, don't worry. You looked at him as your eyes got a little moist. I made you do a lot of work, right? I'm glad that I could experience this happiness. I will do it again and again, so you better get used to it. You chuckled softly. Now I'll get you something to eat. Little prince is sleeping, so you can eat something. You nodded and looked at your son who slept on the way to home. He looks just like you, Jungkook. Just look at him, he's sleeping his mouth open. Jungkook laughed a little. I just hope he won't start snoring like you, or else we'll experience earthquakes every night. He said, teasing you a little. Yeah, I don't snore, okay? He laughed. You're so bad, I'm not talking to you. You said, pouting your lips. Okay, I'm sorry, my love. I was just joking. He said, kissing the top of your head, and went to cook something for you, while he chuckled when he left. Your father is a great man, Leo. After some time, Jungkook helped you in coming to your room and made you sit on the bed. He was playing with Leo while you guys were talking about the life ahead, although you have already planned everything beforehand. I can't believe how happy our parents were to meet Leo. Your mom couldn't stop admiring him earlier. Jungkook chuckled softly. Yeah, she's over the moon. She just finished talking to you on the phone, didn't she? You nodded again, recalling the conversation with Jungkook's mom. She's so excited to spoil him. Jungkook's gaze softened as he looked over at Leo. He's already bringing so much happiness to everyone. As you were talking about things, Leo started to cry softly. His voice echoed in the room while you both got worried. Oh no, why he started crying all of a sudden? Relax, love, he must be hungry, he said, carefully placing him in your arms. I'll feed him. It's okay, Leo, don't cry, Mama will feed you. Let me know if you need any help. You settled into a comfortable position and began to nurse Leo, but he seemed unsettled, unable to latch on properly. Maybe he's not quite ready yet, you said, feeling a little worried. Jungkook reached out his hand, resting reassuringly on your back. Here, let me try. With careful movements, Jungkook adjusted you and Leo, making sure you both were comfortable. He fetched an extra pillow to support your back, easing the strain. Is this better? He asked softly while you settled into the added support, grateful for Jungkook's thoughtfulness. Thank you, Jungkook. Jungkook smiled warmly while his attention now on helping Leo latch on for feeding. He guided your son towards you. His touch was gentle and encouraging. After a few tries, Leo started nursing more comfortably, finding his rhythm. There you go, he said, looking relaxed and proud. You watched him in awe as Jungkook's patience paid off. Leo settled into feeding with ease. You felt a surge of gratitude and love for your husband, knowing he was right there, supporting you through this intimate journey of motherhood. Jungkook and you watched him with love, his tiny hands occasionally grabbing your shirt or reaching out in the air as if trying to explore the world even as he fed. He's really enjoying this, he said, admiring his son. You smiled down at Leo as your heart swelling with love as you stroked his downy head gently. He's such a little gem. I think he's already getting the hang of it. Jungkook chuckles softly, his eyes crinkling at the corners with delight. He definitely takes after his mother. Each moment was bringing you closer together as a family. Jungkook occasionally leaned in to place a gentle kiss on your forehead. You were also grateful to have a husband like him who never let you feel this long process any difficult. He was there for you whenever you needed him. After Leo finished drinking his milk, you lifted him to your shoulder and patted his back gently. He nestled against you, feeling comfortable and happy. Jungkook reached over and softly touched his cheeks. I love moments like these. He whispered softly while you looked at him. Me too. It's moments like these that makes everything worth it. He kissed your forehead again. I love you.